understand that, but anywho, we got GC and Vinchi in the building.
What up, though?
Every day that I wake, I just pray that the Lord keep me and my family safe. Cause I know these niggas hate. They tryna take me out the game. But I'm
You know, name, age, where you grew up. Y'all from the East, y'all from the West. You know what I'm saying?
My name GC. 21. From the West Side.
Born and raised, or?
Born and raised. I've been here and there.
Okay.
For sure. We on the West.
I'm Vinchi, 19. I'll be 20 this month.
Ooh!
AA Pisces Gang.
Ooh.
I was born on the East Side, and of course, you know, you move around, grow up. That's really about it. I sing.
Okay.
Alright, so what or who drew you guys to music?
Man, really, I think I started rapping like 7th grade for real, but I started taking it serious my junior year of high school, and I put a mixtape out. Me and my bro, Trayvon, long live Trey. We was rapping for real, and then took a break. Decided to build a brand, so we came out with a clothing line, City Limits Clothing, and we've been building off of that for real. So I'm just now getting back to it.
How about you, Vinchi?
So I've been singing my whole life. Grew up in the church. I'm a PK. So that's basically where the origin of my music really came from. But of course, I ventured off, and now I'm doing R&B.
So young.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all basically had a dream just like when y'all was young. Like y'all was really into music when you were
Oh, yeah.
younger.
Most definitely.
So it just
I don't know. I feel like,
No?
mine snuck up on me. Like, when I was in 2nd grade, they asked me what you want to be. First I said comedian. And then I learned the word entrepreneur. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be that. But I ain't know, how long it was going to take, what it was going to be. And then, I am that.
So for me, it's different. Like when I have videos on YouTube of me when I was singing. So it started like young. And I always told myself I wanted to be a famous singer, not even knowing really what that meant. I just knew I wanted to be a singer. So I used to like hang up posters like, one day I'll be a famous singer, I'll be a millionaire, I'll be a famous singer. So that's really where it started for me.
That's what's up,
That's
though.
what you gotta do, and I'm glad like it started young for y'all. So that's what's up.
Because some people will be 40 years old and then they figure out what they want to do.
Right.
They're like, let's start a business.
Right.
Not saying that you can't do it. It's just sometimes it's harder. You know, when
most
you
definitely.
already don't have like a dream or you already don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, but I think whenever you find out and you go hard for it, you gotta go hard.
Right.
Most
You
definitely.
know, so that's what's up. How did you two decide that y'all wanted to collab with each other, and what really inspired the song?
I've been trying to get Vinci in the studio since.
What?
Ooh.
9th grade.
Don't put it out there like that.
Freshman. I mean, we getting into it now, but I for sure, we for sure been on it. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the song and I'm like, man, I need somebody on these vocals. And first person that came to my mind was Vinci, and I'm like, yeah, let's get in the studio.
Was it that easy, Vinci?
No.
Oh, I'm dead.
Well, it took me a while to get into like the recording thing, and he has been that person to be like, Vinci, just go to the studio. Just go to the studio, and I'd be like fighting it, like, I go. Eventually, I came around, and now I'm in a booth, really,
He be in the
every
studio
single
more
day.
than me.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
I've
my
been
look up
grinding.
somewhere.
I'm not taking no days off until I get what I want, period.
That's what's up.
What made you so hesitant the first couple times trying to get in the studio?
Fear.
Okay.
I was afraid of what people may think. Like I said, I grew up in the church, and I had that type of image over me for the longest. But when I got out of that and I came into like Vinci, the Vinci part of me, that's what brought the music out. Like, oh yeah, I want this, I have to do this.
All right.
That's what's up. At least you kind of like conquered that, and you like, look, I'm grinding now. It is
Exactly.
what it is. Look, you gotta catch up, GC.
Man, I'm trying to. For sure.
This is a random question, but do y'all have regular jobs, or y'all just music?
Yeah, we got regular. I got a regular job.
I don't. I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
And you got the clothing line too.
The clothing line as well, yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and then I'm print other, clothes for other brands and stuff like that.
Okay.
Really self-employed over here.
Well, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We finna get into it, okay? We about to play Out the Game, which is out now.
Yeah, go get that. It's on everything, everywhere. YouTube,
everywhere.
Apple Music, everywhere.
If you just Google search it, everything will
Yeah,
pop up.
Out the Game featuring Vinchi.
Hey.
And your boy GC. Hey, Vinchi.
That's what I'm saying. She been on that. Like, what's the deal? This GC, you just listened to our new song featuring Vinchi, Out the Game.
And that is available on all streaming platforms. Go get it right now.
We did.
Nice. All right, so since we just listened to Out the Game, I have a few questions. So, the lyrics, music my therapy, and started off rapping, then I got up into this fashion. GC, explain those.
Well, I used to be a heavy smoker, heavy weed smoker. And I had to chill out. I had to cut that out for real. And then I'm like, man, I feel way better when I make music. Like, when I leave the studio, it's like a better high than me ever smoking. You know what I'm saying? So that's my therapy for real.
That's cool. That's what's up.
And then the other line, I started off rapping, got into fashion. It's like the story I was telling earlier. We started rapping 11th grade. And then me and bro, long little Trey, we got into the clothing line. I'm like, bro, we need to get this brand together for real. So yeah.
That's cool.
For sure.
It was indeed a dope song, too.
It is.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
You got some vocals, girl. So.
Okay. That's how cute. At the end, she was like, no. I was like, okay, girl. She was like, all right.
She hit that on the nose,
But she
too.
is, though. She
Perfect.
dope. While we on you, Vinchi, what do you feel is the biggest challenge that you've had? I know you said that you were trying to kind of overcome that challenge of getting in the studio. But was there anything that was like bigger than that since you actually became an artist? In terms of like challenges? Or?
Challenges. I would say, yep, there we go. I would say knowing the difference, like I mentioned before, from Davincia and Vinci. I was so focused on acting out as Davincia, as a performer, and I didn't know really how to be Vinci. Like, I knew my name was Vinci, but I didn't know who Vinci was. So after Friday, I showed him who Vinci was, and now I know who she is, and now I'm ready to like give my all to her because she is the one who given me my career. So I want to make sure I do my best.
So you basically was just trying to find who Vinci like really was?
Yeah, I was trying to find who she was and show the world who she is, not Davincia. Davincia is just this church girl who goes to church and goes to work. That's her. And Vinci is most definitely the one who, adds a little sexiness to it, a little fun, makes you want to hear more of her. So
that's what's up. What about you, GC? Biggest challenge for you?
Biggest challenge? I guess it'd be trying to juggle it up because I do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be setting deadlines for myself and, just basically getting a handle on things for real.
Yeah, that is a challenge when you gotta do 50 million things. Look,
Man,
I know.
I agree.
I know.
And
Okay.
I do it all myself too. I got a few partners here and there in different things, but as far as the clothing line, that's me.
That's different. Like, it really is. Like, you gotta think about it honestly. Like, it's different when you got a whole team and you got like people like you can delegate stuff to. Like, okay, this, and this. And you do this, you do this. But like when it's really just you grinding by yourself, like. You can't blame nobody else for yourself. You gotta take accountability for everything, and at the end of the day, if you don't make it, it's on you.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
for sure.
Work for what you want.
Very true.
For sure.
So with that being said, I'm going to start with you, GC. Where do you see yourself in music in 2 to 3 years?
See, 2 to 3 years, still doing it. Definitely advancing, most definitely. I don't know, wherever God take me for, this really meant to be, then it's gonna happen.
Where can we follow you and find your music? Because that's the most important part of this whole thing,
I got a couple pages. For the clothing line, that's City Limits with a Z, .hungry. For my personal page, my music is Uncle GC 313.
And then for me, you can follow me on Instagram, Vinchi Music, Vinchi Music. And on Facebook, you can find me at Vinchi, like V and then Vinci. And then for my music, you can find me on all streaming platforms. If you have iTunes or Google Play or whatever you like to listen to. Also, you can find me on YouTube.
Okay, all right.
I could definitely hear that on the radio.
I can hear it. Look. I know y'all got. I feel like they holding out on us. I feel like they got a whole album.
Right.
I feel like y'all got like a whole stash, a little safe, a whole bunch of music, and y'all need to just release it right now.
It's coming for sure, real soon.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's coming.
So we're gonna get into our last little bit of the show. Like I told y'all earlier, we got some fast 5 questions for you guys, and then we out. So basically, with the fast 5, y'all got 60 seconds to answer these questions, both of y'all.
Okay.
So y'all get 1660. So I'm gonna put the timer on, and we're gonna get into it. Are y'all ready, or are y'all ready?
Ready.
Let's get it.
I feel like y'all not ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, we start now. So, would you rather stop making music or put out a 45-song album? Tick tock. Stop making music for the rest of your life, or put out a 45-song album.
I'll put it out just to put it out.
Like Chris Brown.
If that's the scenario.
Okay.
You know
What about you,
saying?
Vinci?
Well,
Y'all
it
got 30
depends.
seconds, by the way.
It depends on where I'm at musically.
Okay.
That's what that's all I'm gonna say. It depends on where I'm at musically.
All right. You got
What's
28
y'all
seconds.
favorite candy?
Sour Patches.
I don't know.
I like sour punch straws. Too.
Y'all got 20 seconds. Best TV show.
I don't watch TV.
Oh.
Netflix, does that count?
Okay.
You said who?
Power.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Y'all got 10
Yeah,
Shout
the
out to
seconds.
number
50.
1 supporter.
10 seconds.
My family's.
For sure, my family, friends.
All right, and last question, even though we got 2 seconds left, is do y'all write your lyrics on phone or pen and paper?
Both.
Both? Cool. Well, we got to
Alright.
know y'all a little bit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I like y'all, man.
Yeah, y'all dope.
Y'all too. I appreciate y'all. You know, yeah.
Make sure y'all like really stay on our page, the
Yes.
Wave Radio Show,
Most
because
definitely. Most
they
definitely.
definitely gonna be coming back. Vinci coming back. We got showcases coming up with all our artists. Follow the Wave Radio Show. Y'all gonna miss all our guests. Y'all gonna miss all their performances. Y'all just gonna miss
Y'all just gonna
everything.
miss everything.
Man, why would y'all want to do that? So,
Man,
So
get hit.
hop on them surfboards and get
Okay.
to riding that way.
you know, black people don't like water, but y'all hop on them surfboards and y'all surf on over to the wave real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna have some fire coming up for y'all.
Hey,
Y'all want to shout out anybody while y'all in the air?
I do.
Good.
I want to make a shout out to my team once again. That's Clark, Michaela, James, my fashion consultant, Veronica, Rico, and Benji. Thank y'all so much for being there and helping me. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely shout out to K. Chris. Shout out, you know, my boys, my producer JB, my brother Chris James. Everybody that's supporting the way we on right now. Most definitely.
Look, support the whole way.
Thank
Support
you.
everybody. Long live Trey. Support the whole way.
Long live Trey.
Long live Trey.
For sure.